Controversial opinion, but I think that most influencers are going to end up going broke.
If you haven't watched this video yet from the Finance Diaries, it's really great. I will link her in the comments. Basically, in this video, she says that she thinks most influencers are going to go broke, and I'm gonna say I have to agree. Now, let's talk about the reason for this. In the video, she compares the career of influencers to athletes, where they start making a lot of money really quickly, and then they treat that money as it's going to keep coming in that same way forever, even though it won't. And then they put themselves into situations where they go broke after they retire. Similar to how 60% of NFL players go completely broke 5 years into their retirement. For influencers, instead of traditional retirement, think of becoming irrelevant or like getting canceled, or no longer having an audience, say if the TikTok ban goes through. And trust me, I have heard it from their mouths directly when they are applying to work with me. And that's because while they may have more money than the average worker, more money solves nothing unless you adjust what I call your financial set point, and then use a significant portion of your earnings to create another stream of income through investing. They need to do this because their career span is so short, and they need to be able to create an income for themselves after they are no longer a content creator. So let's look at an example of how that all might work. Now, most people think that to get the things that they want, they have to go out, work for money, earn the money, and then use that money to buy the stuff. But here's the tea they don't tell you. If you always use your own money to upgrade your lifestyle, you will always have to work for money. Instead, the people who get wealthy and stay wealthy are not just the ones with big incomes. They're the ones who use their money to buy assets and then use the returns from those assets to pay for their lifestyle. And you don't have to be rich to do this. I started doing it on a $50,000 a year salary. Now, if you're a top influencer with 1 million followers, you could be making upwards of $20,000 for a sponsored post. If we add in sales from affiliate links or being paid from TikTok or YT, they could be clearing multi-six figures a year. This is not uncommon for the ones that I've spoken to. Doesn't mean they're not having money problems though. Let's say they have a 10-year career as an influencer and they're making $500,000 a year, 500K. That's $5 million. We're going to ignore taxes for a moment because there are strategies you can use to reduce the amount of tax you pay. If they were to invest even half of that money, okay, $2.5 million out of the $5 million, this could give them $100,000 a year in passive income for the rest of their lives, meaning they would never have to work again. And now again, like I said, I started doing this while I was making $50,000 a year. You don't have to make $500,000 a year to create this other stream of income. The strategy is actually quite simple, and you don't need a lot of money to start because you have something these influencers don't, and that's time. Even $50 a month can turn into hundreds of thousands of dollars in free money if you give it enough time to grow. The key here is to start now.